right, engineer is back. So I should have been editing that film the whole day, but instead I've been trying to figure out how to use OBS without slowing down Final Cut. I love Mac OS, but boy, it's just bitchy about some things, I'll tell you what. It's going to turn the mic down a slight touch. So let's get back to it here. So for anyone that wasn't around when I did the first live stream today, I'm working on a historical documentary analyzing the historical background behind the UFO phenomenon. Fun stuff. Now, everyone watching, as we go through this, we're doing some deep history. We're going to touch on some Yahtzee Germany here, obviously. We're in the World War II phase, so if anyone's sensitive to that kind of stuff, get out now. But please do keep in mind, this is work for a client. Anything that you hear in the voiceover has nothing to do with me. So let's get back to this. We were back here. We're heading into 1930s Germany.
In 1936, Professor Ludwig Prandtl at the Aerodynamic Research Facility in Göttingen University proposed the first solution to a problem known as the bounded layer effect, which had been preventing the development of supersonic flight. Prandtl did this by introducing circular wings, which provided a partial solution but didn't resolve the problem. In 1939, Professor Prandtl's designs were picked up by Dr. Alexander Lippisch, who designed a new form of suction technology which absorbed external air into the operation of the aircraft, which also involved Prandtl's circular wings. This design...
Okay, cool. Now we're cutting new stuff. So let me test this out here. Earlier I was not able to share. Let's see if we do window capture. I'll see if I can share my the script with you. Okay, pages. All right. Okay, voila. Let's see if this screws up Final Cut. No. Final Cut's happy. So you see this first stream this morning, it looked like I was working in slow motion in quicksand. Let's see what so I like to have the script up. I can look ahead and use copy and paste from this to find footage. For these kind of documentaries, the client gives me the script. And we certainly have discussions about kind of styles that we're looking for, feels that we're going for. But it's I have to find everything. I have to find all the imagery and all this stuff. So it's a real kind of construction effort. So let's see where we are here. We're getting in. Bounded layer effect. Yeah. Development of supersonic flight.
Also involved Prandtl's circular wings.
Also involved the circular wings. Where is that? Huh. Maybe I'm not on the correct script. Final total. Huh. Maybe he was just winging it in voiceover. In 1939, Professor Prandtl's designs were picked up. Oh, though, by Lippisch. Okay. Yeah. Also involved circular wing. This design was dubbed J1253 and was tested at Göttingen in the wind tunnel.
This design was dubbed J1253 and was tested at the Göttingen wind tunnel in 1941.
So, let's see here. Maybe the old display capture will work. Okay. Or I know. Yeah, let's see. Now does that screw up? Oh, okay, so it's still happy. All right. So let's get to work here. J1253 wind tunnel, maybe? Wind tunnel, no. Design. Sailboat. All right, we're not going to find anything that specific. So then I think I can just use that film, that picture I put in here. I'm going to switch to P. Just checking the audio here. I hear something weird going on. Okay, no, it's all good. Okay. So I'm going to bring this guy over. So there's going to a couple tricks we're going to do here. So one of the things that infuriated everyone so much about Final Cut when it came out was the magnetic timeline. So, oh boy, we got the beach ball. Was the magnetic timeline. So the way the magnetic timeline works is if I move this, everything's going to slot in and fill that gap. Plus, it's going to bring over those titles and effects that I have attached to it. Hitting undo. So the way to get around that is to hit P. Position tool. Position tool ignores the magnetic timeline. See, it's left a slug in there, a blank slug. And further, if I hold the tilde key, that key next to the number 1, you can see that we've got a special icon there. So when I grab this and hold down control, so I got a little bit of a claw hand going on, I can now bring that over, and it's left the original in place. It didn't copy the effects over.
This design was dubbed J1253 and was tested at the Göttingen wind tunnel in 1941.
Okay, holding R to get the range tool and get rid of that little mouth smack. And we'll just pull down on the automation line.
1. Rocket scientists Rudolf Schreiber and Otto Habermoll officially called these designs the Flugschreiber.
Keep forgetting to transition scenes. I'm going to turn off studio mode there. Okay. Thanks everybody. I'm still learning OBS Studio. I got decades on the digital audio workstations, but this streaming stuff is brand new to me.
This design was dubbed J1253 and was tested at the...
So let's get a little bit of a push. We can try the classic Ken Burns, and maybe we'll reverse that. Doing Ken Burns is easy in Final Cut. It'll try to set it automatically for you, and you can just click on the start box or the end box to change how this flows. So let's see how that looks.
This design was dubbed J1253 and was tested at the Göttingen wind tunnel in 1941. Rocket scientists Rudolf Schreiber...
How's the audio? Anyone watching? Yeah, got a few people there on YouTube. Hey, hey, hey. So let me get my chat up here, actually, so I don't miss a thing. Try this, hey all. Cool. All right, going on Facebook and Twitch as well.
Scientists Rudolf Schreiber and Otto Habermoll officially called these designs.
Okay, so Rudolf Schreiber and Otter Happelmall. See if we can find these guys. Rudolf Schreiber. Dang, not a good sign when they don't have. Let's try Bing. Oh, all right. Oh, nice scary picture too. Love it. And I guess that's it. That's probably as good as it's going to get. All right. And anyone watching today got to see a bit of my workflow. Every project gets set up with this folder structure. And screen grabs is where I put anything that I've got from the web. That saves it to the drive. Then it gets pulled into the corresponding screen grabs folder here. So let's see. That's a nasty picture. Holy crap. So wonder if we can let's try removing the background. Yeah, okay, good, good. It's kind of greased out a bit there. So let's go to Adobe Express, remove background. And we'll just refine that. Okay, cool. Good, looking good. Done. Okay. Screen grabs. Okay. Now Shriver, background removed. Yeah, we'll go with that. Replace. Voila. So let's go with that. We can do some fancier stuff with that. And let's find Otto Habermoll. Flugschäbe. Flying discs. All right. Let's see if adding UFO might help. No. Boy. Can't find anything there. Let's go to Yandex. What? What? Okay. So, if I can't find a picture of Otter Habermoll, then I can't really put up the picture of the other guy that I just wasted 10 minutes on. So then let's see what the script says. Officially called these designs Flugschäbe. Let's see if we can find a Flugschäbe. Sailplanes. Okay, yeah. All right, so it is flying disc. Huh. Slide target. Damn. Okay. German flying discs. Images. That's a bunch of garbage. It's kind of spooky. I like that. Oh, that looks way too good.
Scientists Rudolf Schreiber and Otto Habermoll officially called these designs the Flugschreiber, or flying discs. Soon, breakthroughs were made as Dr. Heinrich Miethe and the brilliant Italian engineer Giuseppe Belonzo, both experts in fluid dynamics, began designing rotating circular aircraft that would allow for high degrees of maneuverability, speed, and the utilization of hypergolic fuels developed by Germany during the war. These were fuels made up of liquid, powder, dust, or gas substances that combusted upon combination.
Okay, we got a mouth noise. Press R to go to the range tool. Hold N to stop snapping to the cursor. And get our little fade in there. Another one there.
During the war. These were fuels made up of liquid, powder, dust, or gas substances that combusted upon combination. These early German flying saucer designs may have even provided the solution for overcoming the sound barrier without the typical sonic boom caused by conventional aircraft.
Flying disc blueprints.
One prominent member of the Peenemünde team was the Austrian scientist Victor Schauberger. Victor Schauberger, whose innovative designs for implosion, flying technologies, utilizing water currents and electromagnetism to generate flying machines, played an important role within Peenemünde.
Music's getting pretty hyper.
Soon, Schauberger found himself, like so many other German scientists, absorbed into America's secret post-war science program. By 1952,
okay, so see, we're going to run out of music there by 1952, so I've got 4 more paragraphs. So
rotating circular.
So what I'm going to do is hit Command G, and that pops this into its own storyline, and we're going to do a little surgery on this.
That combusted upon combination. These.
Okay, so that's where.
These early German flying saucer designs may have even provided the solution for overcoming the sound barrier without the typical sonic boom caused by conventional aircraft. One prominent member of the Peenemünde team was the Austrian.
So let's do an edit here before it gets too heavy.
That
drop a marker with M.
Combination. These.
Okay. And let's find another cut point earlier.
Were picked up by Dr. Alexander Lippisch. Despite the fact that the aircraft, which also involved Prandtl's circular
That's a key change.
wings,
We don't want to go there.
Rudolf Schreiber and Otto Habermoll officially called these designs the Flugschreiber, or flying discs.
So hopefully that's the beat 1. Okay, I'm going to hold the letter B. Get the blade tool, hold letter B, let go. So it's just temporary. Zoom out a bit. Gonna hold Option and drag. Let's see how that turned out.
These early.
Nah, not very good. So let's get it right on there.
These early German flying
fine.
saucer designs.
And that will line up because there was no edit there. Let's see where the end of this section is.
Designs after 1945 can be gleaned by such declassified programs as the American Silverbug Project and the Avro Arrows Project 1794.
Okay, cool. So what we're going to do here is I've got the storyline selected with the audio in it, and we're going to hit Command B, and we're going to get a nice little split in there, and that's my ending target. So we've got to make this music go far enough. Oh, pretty much perfect. Almost there.
Programs as the American Silverbug Project and the Avro Arrows Project 1794.
Almost. So I gotta lose a couple beats here somewhere.
Like so many other German scientists, absorbed into America's secret.
Let's see. Just so we can visually check. I'm gonna get that last note happen right in there.
And the Avro Arrows Project 1794.
Cool. So we can automate this to become much more pronounced. I'm holding Option. Let's get all these nodes going with Shift click. And here we can actually have it not lose as much volume.
Despite the secrecy, important evidence into the continuation of flying saucer designs after 1945 can be gleaned by such declassified programs as the American Silverbug Project and the Avro Arrows Project 1794.
Nice. So that'll make a nice little. So here we can see where it's fading down. We can do the opposite and fade up, and it'll sound like things are still very even audio-wise, because I want to get a nice big loud ending on this. In fact, we'll probably bring this up a bit.
794.
So I want that to be actually a lot louder. Okay, we'll get rid of the noise there. Shift Command F to get an automatic fade out at the end. So let's get all those, and let's start ramping this up earlier.
Arrows Project 1794.
Beautiful. Then we don't need that noise. That'll be a fade to black, and then I'm going to cut there, and we're going to put another title in. And what's our title going to be? The Battlefield of the Mind. Ooh. So let's go get one of our titles. Okay. Oh, so nice. The timeline's actually scrolling today. Okay. Boing. This will be, take that out for now. All right. Later on, I'm going to change that picture that's behind there. Right, and that'll be our moment to start a new music cue. Now, let's see here. What music have I not used so far? This is J-Car Constant. Cool, sounds good. I think I already imported this into my audio and music. Yeah, Salon Dijon. Great thing in Final Cut, it shows if you've used a clip. You can see the orange line here at the bottom means that I've used this. And when you're assembling something from scratch here, sometimes you can't remember if you used a piece of music or not. So this one is unused, and I know that. Just going to switch our view in the clips and make sure I'm starting right at the first sound there. So I hit I, and then I'm going to hit Q. And that adds the music on here. I don't know why it needs to be below that. There we go.
The fact was...
Cool. So that'll be our... Now, since I can't use plugins in tracks to sidechain, I'll just do exactly what you want to do with sidechains and create my own volume envelope.
The fact was that those advanced technologies acquired as the spoils of war needed to be tested. And testing meant that both civilians living near air bases and even many unvetted military officials would foreseeably notice strange flying aircraft in the skies. So, if preventing sightings was impossible, then of course the next best question was how to control the narrative explaining what.
Let's see if we can find some old... Head to YouTube, see if we can find some... Whoops, no, not Yandex. Okay, 1950s British military bases in the army now. Maybe. Quality is so low on this stuff. Ah, yes.
Next to the British Army's old standby, the 303 Lee Enfield with 27 shots. And here's the one they're up against, the new British 280. It looks strange, but it's lighter and handier than any other rifle. Note the optical sight and the grenade-shaped left-hand...
Okay, I got to turn that off because I don't want a loop to go. The Army on Wheels. So this stuff's all good. I'm going to switch to my video editing profile in Brave Browser. There we go. Good, lads. Where's my... Okay. So I've got that. And we're going to go to my downloading app, Downy. And it's all set up to download to the correct folder, so I just paste in, download the video, not the entire playlist. I just paste that in and it'll go to my folder for screen grabs. There, we can see it right there. Look at that, how small that is. Okay, into screen grabs. Where'd it go? Gee. Army. There we go. So while he's talking, we can put this on for a bit of like ironic fun.
The fact was that those advanced technologies acquired as the spoils of war needed to be tested. And testing meant that both civilians living near air bases and even many unvetted military officials would foreseeably notice strange flying aircraft in the skies. So, if preventing sightings was impossible, then of course the next best question
German rearmament.
Shift to letter D and it'll drop it in there without the audio.
The fact was that those advanced technologies acquired as the spoils of war needed to be tested. And testing meant that both civilians living near air bases and even many unvetted military officials would foreseeably notice strange flying aircraft in the skies. So, if preventing sightings was impossible, then of course the next best question was how to control the narrative explaining what those witnesses would be seeing. How could a story be spun that both satisfied the visual evidence of these unexplained aircraft while also incubating the seeds for a new set of sacred stories that could shape humanity's deepest beliefs about existence in the coming post-national age of world government? A clue to this answer could be gleaned by the words from the first CIA director, Walter Bedell Smith, who wrote to the director of...
Are we getting some kind of audio issue here? I'm getting some kind of strange crackling going on. Yeah, definitely happening. The hell? One sec.
appear.
Oy vey. I don't know if that's getting out to you guys. Doesn't seem to be, but it is in my interface. Yeah, that's all just noise, that dancing on my mixer. Wow. You know, it's only when you want to go live that the noises start happening. Okay, well, I got to go chase that down. Thanks everyone for showing up. I'll can keep doing this throughout the coming days. I got to get this film done. Now I'm behind because I got this all set up. And oh, is it gone? It's kind of gone. All right, guys. I'll be back soon. Let's get it.